What is up, guys? Annie Tier Guild Forever. Going to be discussing. Oh yeah. Anyway, how are you little shits doing? Just getting in my 2 cents to make sure this is not kid friendly. Anyway, going to be discussing Fairy Tail. Not discussing, but this is going to be a redirect slash, I guess you can say, review. Even though I feel like I've reviewed this before already, but this is a redirect for my top 7 favorite moments in all of Fairy Tail. But here's the catch: it's going to be in subbed, and we're going to have 7 different videos for 7 different days for this top 7 list. I already did my number 7 spot. This goes out to number 6 spot, and it's going to be, and this one is Erza versus Irene, which for me was a very emotional and epic battle, simply because I enjoyed the connection that grew between Erza and Irene throughout the entire fight. You can tell, like, part of them, because we both, Erza and Irene, are strong women. They only really know, I mean, Erza knows how to convey herself in many other ways, but like most strong people, most of the times they know how to convey their feelings through fighting, even though it pretty much led to one of them had to die. And even though I feel like, in a way, I know that, like, Irene's intentions from the very beginning when she had Erza were to, have a daughter, but then because of what happened to her years ago, which honestly, it's a tragedy, it's unfair, it should have never happened to her. I understand, but no evil deed can go unpunished, or no evil deed can be overlooked. What she still did was, what she did in her past was wrong, and what she attempted to do to Erza was wrong. But in the end, out of all the things that she could have done, out of all the horrible things she has done, and despite being the most powerful wizard, one of the most powerful wizards, she couldn't do the one very thing, and it was to kill her daughter. She couldn't do it. And it was just Erza's smile from the moment she was a child, a baby, to the moment right there as fully grown. Not fully, but mostly grown. She couldn't kill her because of that smile of hers. And honestly, no matter how cold-hearted you want to seem to be, no matter how much you want to show that you're a cold-hearted person toward your family, this or that, no matter how you try to say it, how you try to hide it, how you try to think it doesn't exist with you, there is no such thing as as a mother, a father, or a parent that would completely ignore or condemn their own child. Even for someone as wicked and powerful as Irene could not bring herself to do wrong, or even completely abandon her own daughter. Well, she did abandon her daughter, but she did it for the right reasons. She left her in a family, or in a place that she thought would properly take care of her, because she couldn't bring herself to hurt her daughter. But she's worried that somehow later on she could turn wicked and convince herself later to take Erza's body, which she didn't want to do that. No matter what happens, no matter how many times, no matter what things went on, she could not bring herself to completely kill her daughter, and she made sure that she would not do anything wrong to her daughter. So in a way, even despite her personality, despite her history, there is still a part of her that thought fondly of Erza like a mother should. And bro, that hurt my soul. I know I already saw it before, but that killed my soul again, man. God damn. I don't even remember if I teared up before, but oy vey. Man, you had to sneak that one part in, did you, Juvia? Anyway, for those of you that don't know, the one that actually edited this video for me was Juvia. So make sure in the comment section below of this video to hashtag thank you Juvia to show your appreciation for what she did. Because this was a damn good job. This was a good job. Much better than the edit version I found of Ezel versus Wendy from random video on YouTube. But yeah, overall, let me know what you thought of this fight between Erza and Irene. Do you think it's top 7 worthy for your, once again, this is not a general top moments for Fairy Tail. This is my personal top 7 favorite. So let me know if, yeah, this counts as a question, by the way, if you would put this on a top 7 list. And if you would, where would you place it? Same place as mine? A little higher? A little lower? Let me know in the comment section below. Or would this not be in your top 7 list at all? One other thing. When you saw Irene's character toward the very end when she died, what were your initial thoughts? Did you like her a bit more? Did you already like Irene even way before this, knowing this situation between her and Erza? Did you already start liking her before, or was it not till this moment did you really appreciate and understand her character for the most part? Me, from a villain standpoint of view, I liked her because she was stupidly overpowered. It's a shame to see such a powerful wizard die, and to think someone so powerful died at the hand, not at the hand of her daughter, but died by her own hands simply because she couldn't bring herself to betray the love that she had for her daughter. She did it because she loved Erza. No matter how much pain she caused her, no matter what she did in this fight, her past, her everything, no matter what happens, the number one thing that you gotta know, that there's no such thing as a mother that doesn't love her child. God damn, dude. I'm really trying my best not to get into the feels, but that, again, that destroyed my soul, man. My soul. But still, it was very much so good. It was a good fight. Low-key, I kind of wish the flashback was in it, but that's a huge chunk of footage, but it's fine. It's fine. I still enjoyed it for the most part. I wanted to concentrate more on the fight than getting feelsy, even though I still ended up getting feelsy in the very end, so it doesn't matter really. Still, a part of me wishes though Irene didn't die, but her legacy still lives on in a way. Well, yeah, Erza's her legacy, so yeah, Erza is going to live on for Irene. But in a way, well, I'm not gonna spoiler it, because that's in 100-Year Quest. There's a moment where, well, you know what I mean. If you've been watching my 100-Year Quest videos, you'll know exactly what I mean. But yeah, god damn, dude. It's such a shame that someone like Irene had to die despite the horrible shit she went. Like, honestly, someone that suffered that much shouldn't die. That's really unfair to go through such a horrible tragedy and just kill. I know she did it to atone for her mistakes. She feels like, because toward the end when she started to see Erza smile, she started feeling in a way. She started feeling, I guess, real. Because she started saying like, "Oh, if I don't, you deprive me of my happiness by not letting me take this body." When she didn't realize it, she knew happiness the moment Erza was born. The moment Erza was born, she started to feel happiness again, and she was reminded of that happiness when she saw it again in Erza. And in the end, even though she felt for her daughter, and she genuinely loved her toward the end and wanted to, I'm sure Irene thought so much for her daughter toward the end, but she knew it was too late. There was no going back. She had to atone for what she did, and that's why she killed herself. I still get freaking triggered whenever I think back what Acnologia did to her body. That was just sick. But let me know what you thought, guys, in a sense of what I was gonna say. Do you feel like it was too late for Irene, or do you feel like maybe she could have had another chance with her daughter? Or do you think that would be interfering with her life in Fairy Tale? I don't think that would interfere really. She could still be alive. I mean, I'm just saying she didn't have to off herself. She could have still been alive, turned herself in, make herself better, like Jalel did. Look what Jalel did. He did some pretty horrible shit. For the most, possibly just as bad or worse than Irene. So, in my personal opinion, if someone like Jalel can change for the better and then be free of like everything he's done, you know, no longer needing to go back to jail, I feel like Irene could have done it too. Obviously, she would have gone to prison. Like she would have been behind bars, facts. But at least she has a chance of redemption by allowing herself to feel, allowing herself to do her time. I mean, she's been around for 400 years. Not saying Erza's going to be around that long, but at least Erza can still see her mom, possibly reconnect with her. But in the end, she feels like maybe, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I feel like what did she really do, really, to make her want to commit suicide? Because from what I remember, she's been good most of her life, but she was dealt a horrible like blow because of that douchebag and her going through the dragonification. So it wasn't really her fault. In regards to what she did completely afterwards, who knows? Maybe she did some horrible catastrophe. You know what I'm talking about. Something horrible that she did that caused her to become feared. After all, she is called Scarlet of the Despair. So, who knows what she did. But yeah, guys, that's it for me for this video. Got to get some other videos out there. That's it for me, guys. See you guys soon. Peace.